Hey guys, it's Rikkie. Thank you for coming back. This is going to be my tutorial on how to curl your hair with your straightener. When it came to a lot of pictures that I have like on my Instagram and stuff when my hair is curled, a lot of girls will be asking me, how do you make your curls like that? How do they stay? How do you, like, show me how? I tell them I curl them with my straightener and they're like, some girls are like, oh, I do that all the time too. Other girls are like, how do you do that? Which, totally easy, totally simple. So if you want curls like mine, keep watching. If not, then just keep on watching too, because be nice. Why not? Because why not? Be nice, you know? I'm just saying. Hi guys, so first thing we're going to want to do is if you have any sort of thermal protectant, you'll probably want to go ahead and spray that in. Of course, I use my It's a 10, the Miracle Leave-In product, which this is a flat iron spray and thermal protection. And so after I showered and washed my hair, I sprayed that in and all that. So I had that in my hair, and that's pretty much just what I use. So first, of course, you're always going to part your hair. I pretty much just kind of part it down the middle. If you want, you can go ahead and part it, or drop a brush. You can go ahead and part it to whichever side you like to part your hair on. Mine usually falls to the side. I have a really bad habit of just flipping my hair in general back and forth. Oh, and this is my natural hair, the natural wave. I slept on my hair wet last night, so as you can see, it's a little more crazy than the other video that I made. But okay, so split your hair, and of course you're gonna, like any normal person, brush out your hair. Of course, you don't want any crazy tangles, any crazy knots. Get out, and I had my hair in a ponytail, so I have I have a small ponytail bump. It's probably why my hair's kind of flat too right now, because I had it put up a little while ago. Go ahead, brush out your hair. The way that I section my hair, I basically just kind of part it this in two, drop that, take that in two, drop that behind, then part this in two, drop that right here. Now what you do with the straightener is, depending on which way you have your hand turned, is going to depend on which way the curl turns. So you're going to start, of course, wherever you want your curl to start, and what you're going to do is basically just rotate your hand and flip the hair over, and just bring it down slowly. The cool thing about this too is that I never really need hairspray or anything afterwards. Oh, look at that. Boom! Pretty easy, pretty simple. So that one I started with my hand like the normal way, I guess. Like my hand wasn't twisted or turned. Now this one, I'm going to start my hand opposite, like flip backwards, bring it down, and I'm going to curl it this way and bring the hair. So you just kind of like follow the hair with whichever direction that like it's going. Like, that pretty much didn't make any sense, did it? Then of course, just kind of let it, boom, boom. Just basically flip your straightener. It is that easy. So remember that other part that we dropped behind? Pick that piece up, and I separate these two, drop the top one behind. And I like to rotate my curls just so that they're not all going in the same direction, except when I get to the front. The front, then I like to have them all going out. So, just every other turn, I rotate. So basically, like I said, have the hand, bring it down, flip your hand, and whichever way your hair is going, just finish it that way. You know what I mean? Like, bring your hair over so that it basically comes back down. Like it comes in, curls, and it's straight back out. Okay, that one's kind of weird. Sometimes the curl might look kind of funny. I always wait until it's like cooled down, and then I try to go back and like recurl it if I need to or whatever. Or maybe sometimes like this one, the end kind of came out a little awkward, so I just put just the tip in. The tip of my curl in the straightener, and I just kind of go back over it, finish off that little end. Boom. Got that. I've noticed that when I'm curling with the straightener, the job, I guess, gets done a lot faster than when I'm doing it with a curling iron. So with the curling iron, I always have to sit there and like wait for at least like 30 seconds to like a minute. Which, okay, yeah, that's no, screw that, it is long. Because with this, all I do, you just slide it down. Oh, that one didn't even turn out pretty at all. Oh. Do that with it. Do this so that it cools down in the shape of a curl. You know what I mean? That's going to help set the curl, keep it curly, make it look pretty. For some reason, doing this side of my head is easier than doing this side of my head. I don't know why, it just is. And so here, the front half of my hair, again, I split this in half. Let that fall. For some reason, I do this one in 3 sections. I don't know why I do that. So I get this little section right above the ear, drop that behind. I guess you basically need to kind of pay attention to which direction your hand is to which way the curl's gonna go. But I know that with doing, I'm left-handed. This is my left hand. With doing the right side of my hair, I have to have it like backwards for it to have like the out curl. So I like the front half of my hair to flip out, so I know that when it comes to this part of my hair, I have to start with my straightener going this way and flip it out to that side. I'm just gonna speed on through. Basically just the same thing over and over again. Put your hair in, flip it, keep going. I'm basically just kind of making small talk here, which I figured y'all really don't care about, so yeah, I'm just speeding through now. That one didn't turn out too pretty. On to the other side, same thing. I just thought, I didn't really mention that. Whenever I split, I drop this to see my hair. I have it like split. You know what I mean? And so when I split this half of my hair, I drop this behind like my whole back there, so it's sitting and it's not like really getting, it's not getting like mixed up with the hair that I'm working on right now. And so then when I separate this, but this, I just drop it right here. So you see how it's still kind of like separated and it's not getting mixed up with this hair here. That's why I do that. I do that. GGY. Alright, so back to speeding through. One little thing that I will say, try not to just leave the straightener kind of just sitting in your hair. Try to keep it like an even flow. If you do kind of make like little pit stops here and there, you'll kind of end up with a little crease, which isn't too bad. I do it all the time, but it's just, I guess, prettier, I guess to say, if you just kind of keep a smooth flow going. Another little tip I'll say too is you don't want to pinch the straightener too close tight around the hair, but you also don't want to have it too loose either to where the hair will be falling out. You just want to have a nice little, I guess, grip on the hair though, but nothing too tight. Do. Moving my hand that way always feels a little bit awkward, which is probably why doing the other side of my head's a whole lot easier, but I mean, hey, it works, right? Those two curls went the opposite way of what they were supposed to go, but it's okay, it still works anyways. Okay, so these pieces here that you see me pulling out used to be bangs a long time ago before they grew out, but I do something a little different with those pieces, so I'm going to show you here in just a little bit what I do with the front or the bangs part of my hair. Okay, this piece here, it I guess was maybe a little too big for the straightener, so it didn't really curl very good, so I'm just going to go back, split it in two, that way it's not so thick, and I made two different curls out of it now. Okay, so this is what it looks like as of right now, but I'm not done yet, but this is what it looks like. And I always kind of leave it like that for a little while, let it cool down, just let the curls set. So while that's doing, then I move on to the front of my hair. What I used to do, because they're kind of getting a little too long to be doing this now, but what I used to do when they were shorter, I just kind of start at the base and bring them up and just kind of curl, to have them have a curl in. So they kind of do their own little thing. Now that the rest of my hair is cooled, a lot of people are like, don't brush your curls. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, yes, brush them. I brush mine out. I don't like the very placed, I just curled my hair curls. That's not my style. I don't like that. So I brush mine out. Sure do. Sure do. Now at first you're kind of thinking, oh, well, what happened? After about like 5 minutes or so, then it looks a lot prettier too. And I just touch my lipstick. I add a little bit of my Garnier Fructis, a little bit of it on the ends. See, and they're already like taming down, kind of coming together a little bit better. Another thing that I do that helps, I will also run my straightener back down the curls. Even though you just curl them, I curl them, or I run the straightener back down. And that also helps, but I do it as a chunk, like a whole. Another thing that I like to do too is I'll sleep on my curls at night. Like if I know that I want to have my hair pretty and curled for the morning, I'll do this whole routine at night and I'll sleep on them. I guess maybe because I guess the weight of your body and the movement, I guess, is kind of helps to relax them some more. This here is after only 5 minutes of the curling, after they've tamed down a little bit more. You see a little bit more of the beachy, pretty, wavy, sort of Victoria's Secret kind of curls. This is my hair tutorial on how I like to curl my hair, and I hope I tried to like explain everything pretty good. Be sure and subscribe to our channel. Comment down below if you have any sort of other tips or tricks for me to use. Yeah, thank you very much for watching, and we will see you guys later. Bye.